10 simple steps to cell health, and I want you to write this down if you're taking notes. Number 1. Okay, I'll go slower. Number 1, eat foods just as close to the way they grow as possible. Eat foods just as close to the way they grow as possible. From a tree, from the ground. Pretty much. Okay? Number 2, make at least 75 to 85% of your food intake raw. So what we do here is just put down 80-20. 80% raw, 20% cooked. When you start eating like that, you're going to start noticing a tremendous change in the way you feel. Number 3, take at least 3 teaspoons of barley max daily, and I'll talk about barley max later, but it's a powerful next best thing to juicing. So we'll talk about that in a little while. But anyway, barley max is a powder form, but it comes alive in the water. Barley max. B-A-R-L-E-Y-M-A-X. M-A-X. Barley max. Pardon? Oh, okay. Barley max. There you go. That's our barley max shots for the day. Okay. And then drink only pure water. Never drink with a meal. Remember that. Never drink with a meal because it dilutes the digestive juices. And also, a little bit on water filters. Water filters do not produce pure water. So, that means that we got to find some water out there that produces pure water. And I've got a couple of solutions for you. One of them is you can, the bottled waters back there, we carry Shell bottled waters, and they have a filter in them that will filter out 99.9% of all contaminants out of your water. I don't care if you go get it from a lake, I don't care if you get it from a swimming pool or from tap water, whatever, it'll filter all of that out, plus the radiation as well. And it also keeps your body at a 7.0 alkalinity, which is what we want. There's another way, there's Kangen water. I don't know if anybody heard of Kangen water. Kangen water is a high Kangen, K-A-N-G-E-N. You can get it over, I've got cards, Dave is his name, and he has a place where you can go get it. If you take your jugs in, he'll fill them for free. Yeah, here in Topeka, and he's over on 21st Street somewhere. I've got his address, if you guys let me know afterwards. Yes, 21st Engage. Anyway, that is a good alkaline water is what it is. But I wouldn't do it. He gets you up to a 9.4, but I wouldn't stay there. I would come back down to a 7 point whatever to keep your body. You don't want to get the pH too high either. You want to have it right at a 7. And sometimes the Kangen water, I have noticed, can raise it up a little too high. So, but that's another story. Anyway, then number 5, eliminate breakfast. Okay, now this is going to probably be very uncomfortable for a lot of you, because you're used to eating your bacon and your eggs and your sausage and your biscuits and your gravy and all of these things that American people eat for breakfast. Our bodies are still eliminating, okay? They are still going through a detox from the night before. So they eliminate up till 12 o'clock at noon. So we don't want to put a lot of fiber in our bodies until noontime, okay? So what we do here is we do barley max. We have a teaspoon of barley max. And then if you want to, if you're hungry enough, you can do a blendy, which is like a smoothie, with your fruits, but you don't want to put any fiber in there in the morning, okay? So mainly fruits. The Gorgeous Green is an awesome one to put, to have, which I know some of you have had some of that. It's very good. Anyway, or you can eat just fruit. You could just eat fruit in the morning. Number 6. And nobody's going to like me for this one either, but I say we teach here, eliminate all meat and dairy products. That is another way to keep your good health. Number 7, you're going to eliminate all products containing white sugar. And use honey, raw honey, if you desire. But let's eliminate all white sugar. And then you eliminate all white flour and table salt. And use whole grain flour instead of white flour. It's real easy to find flours out there. There's brown rice flour, there's spelt flour, there's oat flour. There's a lot of different flours that do the same thing as white flour and taste really good.
And that's all under number 7.
That's in, do what?
That's all under number 7.
Number 7 is containing the white sugar, no white sugar. And then number 8 is your white flour and table salt.
What about unbleached flour?
What is it?
Unbleached flour.
No, unbleached flour is the same as eating white flour. Okay, that says it's unbleached and everything, but no, it's just like eating white flour. Number 9 is eliminate all products containing hydrogenated oils. This includes about everything. I mean, it's in everything. But it would really include margarine, products containing Crisco type oils, canola oil, sunflower oil, safflower oil, you name it. Those all have, those are the oils you don't want to use. And peanut butter, that's another one. It has hydrogenated oils in it. And so we don't want to do that. Pardon? Did somebody ask something? Sounded like somebody said something. For the substitute for peanut butter or an oil would be olive oil and coconut oil. Coconut oil is awesome for cooking. Olive oil is good for salads and things like that. Number 10 is exercise vigorously every day and learn to breathe deeply. Breathing deeply is really good for our brains. It's good for oxygenating our systems, oxygenating our cells. How many of us find ourselves holding our breath at times? I think a lot of women do because I think we're trying to hold our stomachs in. But I do. I know I do. Or when you get under stress, you find yourself holding your breath. It's like, breathe, breathe, Jane. Okay, breathe.